Hello, wonderful Live from Mount Olympus listener. The ancient myths tell stories of deep emotion, wonder, love, anger, friendship, frustration, joy, and sometimes violence. We wanted to let you know that in this episode, Atalanta witnesses violence that some listeners may find disturbing.
Previously on Live from Mount Olympus.
Centaurs!
Well, what do we have here?
Go on your way. I do not seek trouble.
There is nowhere for you to go.
Except into my arms.
No, my arms.
No one is taking me into their arms. Not now. Not ever.
Wow. Clean shots. They never had time to raise their bows. You are the best archer I've ever seen. Who are you?
My name is Atalanta.
Atalanta, I need your help. A wild boar has been laying waste to my kingdom.
I will help you if I can.
My horse can carry us both. We have a long ride ahead.
Let's go!
Yes, let's go! To Calydon!
Talking about money can be so hard, especially when the person you're talking to is still learning how to do long division. That's why Million Bazillion, a Webby-winning podcast from Marketplace, is here to help. I'm Bridget, and with my fellow co-host Ryan, we help teach your little ones about complex topics like bankruptcy, climate change, and why there's so much gold at Fort Knox, and so much more. Listen to Million Bazillion wherever you get your podcasts.
Live from Mount Olympus is produced by the Onassis Foundation and is a proud member of Tracks from PRX.
Whoa! I'm fast, but I have never gone as fast as this!
You learned to ride so well in just a few days.
It was strange at first to ride atop another animal, but now I feel like we're like one creature. This is wonderful!
I admire your connection to him. But you must make sure your horse knows that you're in charge.
In charge? You think your horse couldn't throw you if it wanted to? I think it pleases animals sometimes to let humans think that they're in charge.
Hey, I didn't mean to...
My bear family and I live according to the laws of nature. We don't pretend to know enough to change them. From the stories you have told me, humans are so arrogant. You believe it is your right to control everything.
You know, you are a human, right?
I'm not sure how true that is. I'm certainly not like anyone in your world.
You most certainly aren't.
What do you think we will find when we reach Calydon?
Danger. The morning I left, I saw the boar. It was as big as Cerberus.
Oh, really?
I was ready to kill it myself.
I'm sure you were.
My father said I could never do it alone.
Your father and I agree on that.
We have asked all the greatest heroes of Greece to join in the hunt.
Tell me more about what it means to be a hero.
A hero? I thought you were a hero when I saw you kill the centaurs. Your skill as an archer will be essential as we hunt the boar.
Essential for what? I do not shoot living creatures for sport.
I saw you kill 2 living creatures.
That was because my life was in danger.
I see. You felt you had no choice there. Me? I love to hunt. And the best hunting is to catch an offering. When we kill it, I will offer this boar as a great sacrifice to the gods. But I am confused by this beast.
And I am confused by you.
It burst through the forest the day I turned 16.
I just turned 16 too.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. What is a birthday?
Never mind. That morning, I left early to catch a rabbit to offer to Artemis.
Artie loves rabbits.
Artie?
I'm still trying to get a hang of this human language. I mean, the great goddess Artemis loves rabbits.
How do you know that?
I have my ways. Happy birthday, as they say.
That's not how you use that.
We have much to teach each other.
Anyway, That morning, my father and I made all the proper sacrifices for the festival of the first fruits.
The gods look kindly upon those who make the proper sacrifices.
Well, things got a little out of hand. The rooster we had chosen for Aries got loose, and we had to chase him, and by the time we caught him, we forgot about the rabbit.
Oh, so the boar is not just a boar. It has been sent by a god, by Artemis, to teach you something.
Teach me something? Atalanta, the balance of the world is at stake. In the process of teaching me, this boar may destroy my whole kingdom.
So, it is a very important lesson.
I'll say.
Well, if the balance of the world is at stake, we will just have to figure it out. Together!
Yes!
You don't need this many heroes to kill a boar. You need one hero. You need someone like me. I could kill the boar with my bare hands.
Oh, God!
I could do it tonight.
Nestor is droning on again. Hey, Ancaeus, who could forget how Nestor commanded the Argonauts and procured the golden fleece and... Oh, wait. That was me.
Jason, if you didn't have my direction, you'd still be lost in the Black Sea.
Yeah. If you really want to learn strategy, you should listen to me, Ancaeus.
We're wasting time. I've trained for this my whole life. I am a hunter. We are facing a giant boar. I am ready now.
Now, chill out, Ancaeus. You'll get your chance. We all will.
Who made you in charge?
All of the Argonauts when
We know!
Where's that foolish nephew of mine? It is time to start shedding boar blood.
I don't see why we have to wait. Our nephew's just a kid. We don't need him. I want to get my hands around that boar's neck.
Hunt the boar! Hunt the boar! Hunt the boar! Hunt the boar! Gentlemen! King Oeneus, it is past time to begin the hunt.
Yeah, brother-in-law. We have been feasting at your table for 9 days. Delicious, but
we are ready to hunt!
Sit down, Ancaeus.
You called us here to help you, but you've held us back.
Sit down, everyone. Intense preparation has been necessary for this complicated hunt, and that preparation takes time.
But it's just a pig!
It's hardly just a pig, Uncle.
As Meleager and I entered Calydon, we saw the boar. It is enormous, with sharp gleaming tusks, longer than my bow.
Who's the girl, Meleager?
Oh, look at that wild hair, with leaves tangled in it, like a lion's mane!
your face would look so much lovelier if you washed off all that mud.
Uncles, watch your words, because I bring a hero.
A hero? A hero? Wearing such strange clothes? You're dressed like no other girl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You're dressed like a hunter.
I am here to hunt, so I dress as a hunter. Why are you here?
Ooh. Feisty. I like that. Let me get a better look at you, girl. I'll just move some of that hair from your...
Stand back! Do not touch me.
I would stand back. This hero was raised by bears.
Ha! I see the resemblance.
And her gaze! No self-respecting young woman looks straight at a man like that. She should be hiding behind her veil.
What is it you want, bear girl? Maybe you want a real man like me?
You know nothing of respect or reality.
Is that so?
Uncles! Atalanta is the best archer in Greece.
Oh, please.
She killed 2 centaurs.
Come on.
Her arrows found their hearts before they even had time to raise their bows.
It's a great story.
We need her help.
We don't need help from a girl, especially a bear girl.
Exactly.
We are heroes and warriors.
Right. The moment that boar bellows within 50 yards of her, she'll be shouting for our help.
Yeah.
Girls can't hunt.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Can you tell I'm being a girl who's trying to hunt? I do great impressions. Help!
Silence!
If my son says that this young woman will be an asset to our cause, then we must all trust him. He has the ear of the gods, and perhaps she does too.
Absurd! Females don't know how to hunt.
Is the goddess Artemis not female? And did she not bring us here?
You have a point, Atalanta.
And here is a better one. If any of you uncles dare to belittle me, tries to move my hair from my face, continues to bother me in any way, I will put an arrow in you quicker than you can say happy birthday.
We need all the help we can get to rid Calydon of this boar. From heroes, not men who are only intent on improving their own glory. If you disagree, we don't want you. Those of you who are willing to work together, gather your weapons. We shall depart for the forest at once!
Her only goat! The boar has her only goat in his jaws!
Stand back, woman! I will save it!
Ancaeus, let Atalanta and me cover you. You can't do this alone.
I don't need a girl to cover me! I got this! Die, beast! Die!
Ancaeus! He's been gored! Ancaeus!
It's too late, Meleager.
No! Peleus! Theseus! The boar's heading straight for you!
I have the perfect shot! The monster's mine!
Peleus, no! You're aimed right at...
Rachel! What have I done?
Peleus! What happened?
I had the perfect shot at the beast!
I warned him. His javelin pierced his father-in-law instead of the boar and killed him. The king of Pythia is dead.
The boar's headed back this way! Swords, ready!
Meleager, so far, this fight has been every man for himself, which is not going to work. We need a different approach, a way to work together.
I'm open to anything that might end this carnage.
If you can lure the boar away from the others and into the open field beside the barn, I will have a clear shot. His hide is so thick that my arrows can't finish him off, but I should be able to wound him and slow him down. Then you go in for the kill with your sword.
Dangerous, but it just might work. Here it goes. Hey, boar, come on! You want a piece of me?
Set, stance, arrow on bowstring, aim, release! Oh yeah!
You wounded him!
That makes him even more dangerous. He is almost upon you, Meleager. Use your sword!
With this sword, the madness and bloodshed comes to an end.
My nephew slayed the beast!
Ah, he's brought honor and pride to our family.
Meleager's not as green and foolish as we once thought.
Ah, he's still foolish, but he's a foolish hero now.
As is the custom, the greatest hero deserves the greatest honor from the hunt. The tusks and hide of this vicious boar, which Nestor and I have carefully prepared.
From these enormous tusks, our hero will be able to fashion a superb helmet fit for a king. The hide will make a splendid offering for a god. We present them to Prince Meleager, who bravely killed the beast.
Meleager! Meleager! Meleager!
You do Meleager! But by rights, the tusks and hide should go to the one who drew first blood. Atalanta.
No!
Silence!
No!
Without Atalanta, I would never have been able to kill the boar.
Thank you, Meleager. Let us share in the rewards of the hunt and offer the hide to the goddess Artemis.
Ridiculous! No woman deserves the spoils!
They belong to her.
You are beyond foolish, nephew!
Our family deserves these trophies. Give them to me!
How dare you? That beast would still be slaying heroes if Atalanta had not wounded him. And there would have been no beast had we properly paid tribute to Artemis in the first place. You want to make the same exact mistake.
You struck the death blow. The trophies are ours.
They are not. Let them go.
Stop! Stop hitting Meleager! Stop!
Out my way!
Now!
There, girl! The rewards are ours!
We will take them by force if we must!
Hand them over!
No! Let them go!
Meleager.
Take the trophies, Atalanta. You deserve them.
Meleager, you killed them. You killed your own
How has this
uncles.
happened? How will your mother feel when she learns her brothers are dead?
Murder of a relative is a crime most foul. Their families must now wage war upon yours. You are a marked man.
Meleager, you cannot stay here. We must run. We must hide in the forest.
Atalanta, only you can help me now.
You've returned, husband. But why do you look so pale?
The hunt was successful, but...
But what?
But not without heartbreaking loss.
Meleager, where's my son?
He and Atalanta worked together, and they killed the boar.
The boar is dead. Our son is a hero.
I arrived just as Jason and Nestor were presenting the spoils of the hunt to our son. But he said they belonged to Atalanta, who drew first blood.
That is certainly unusual. But if she did strike the boar first, is that not appropriate?
Your brothers did not think so. Iphiclus and Eurypylus fought our son, demanding the tusks and hide. Swords were drawn.
No.
It happened so fast, I could not intervene. And when it was over, your brothers were dead.
No. No, 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 no.
I must get back to my advisors. Warriors from your brothers' kingdoms are already on the move to avenge their deaths. We must prepare.
What about Meleager? Where is our son?
Our son is gone, Althea. He and Atalanta fled into the forest. Even if we could find him, he could never return. Our family is shattered.
You must do something.
All I can do is attend to the consequences of this tragedy.
My heart is broken.
Mine too, my queen. Duty calls. I must go. Goodbye.
Meleager. My son. My brothers. My child. The fates have been so cruel to us.
Live from Mount Olympus is produced by the Onassis Foundation and co-produced by Brooklyn-based theater company, The Team. Our co-directors are Rachel Chavkin, Zhailon Levingston, Ahmad Simmons, and Keenan Tyler Oliphant. Karen Brooks Hopkins is our executive producer, and our series creator and showrunner is Julie Burstein. Our actors are Carlo Alba.
Feisty! I like that.
Ben Beckley.
Jason, if you didn't have my direction, you'd still be lost in the Black Sea.
Kayla Bennett. Sumaya Bubal. Vinie Burrows. Sean Carvajal.
Who's the girl, Meleager?
Jill Frutkin. Abel Garcia. Divine Garland.
The tusks and hide should go to the one who drew first blood, Atalanta.
Halima Henderson. Joanne Hernandez.
We need a different approach, a way to work together.
Monet Cherie Hunter. Modesto Flako Jimenez. Libby King. Ian Lassiter. Zhailon Levingston, Christina Liberus, Nehemiah Luckett.
Gather your weapons. We shall depart for the forest at once.
Kimberly Marable, Jake Margolin, Justin Medina, James Harrison Monaco.
We are ready to hunt!
Greg Moscala.
But it's just a pig!
Xavier Pacheco.
Murder of a relative is a crime most foul.
Elena Reyes. Mickey Robinson.
Hell yes, no! You're aimed right at...
Kat Rodriguez. Max Samuels. Kristen Sieh. John Turturro. Jillian Walker.
You've returned, husband. But why do you look so pale?
And Andre DeShields is Hermes. Special thanks to Adrian Hopkins, Natalie Hopkins, and Caroline Hopkins. This season, the team's interim producing director, Nydia Medina, and producing associate, Chandler Smith, led production, with support from the new producing director, Emma Orm. We had casting support from Melissa Friedman of Epic Theater Ensemble. Our writer is Nathan Youngerberg. Yonatan Reckham is assistant editor, and Claire Street is our production assistant. Audio production and mix by John Malillo. Music composed by Magdalene Gianniku and performed by Banda Magda. Jason Adam Katzenstein created our illustrations and is series humor consultant. A big thank you to our creative advisors, Dr. Michael Cohen, Effie Siotsu, and Richard Nodell. Michael Kendrick is program director for Onassis USA, and Olivia Buntain is antiquities consultant for our show. Marketing by CauseLab. Social media management by Milagros Verindia. Press by Blake Zadell. Graphic design by Onassis Creative Studio. Live from Mount Olympus was recorded with tracking engineers Mark Frangelo and Violet Furton at Dubway Studios, and Roy Hendrickson at the Power Station at Berkeley, NYC. This season of Live from Mount Olympus is dedicated to the memory of Dr. Janet Handler Burstein, who believed that these timeless myths continue to express our human struggle to understand ourselves and the world we live in. Since 1975, the Onassis Foundation has been dedicated to culture, community, and education with projects that can effectively inspire social change and justice across borders. Learn more at www.onassis.org. Till next time, there's so many stories to tell.
From PRX.
Onassis Foundation.
Did you know that kids eat 1,095 meals every year?
And if you include snacks, it's more like 4 trillion meals a year.
Honestly, the responsibility kind of sucks sometimes, but we're here with some real help and camaraderie too.
We're Stacy and Megan, hosts of Didn't I Just Feed You, a weekly podcast that gets real about what it takes to feed our families.
Tune in to Didn't I Just Feed You for kitchen tricks, product recommendations, and tons of meal ideas, like how to turn nachos into a legit family dinner. Listen to Didn't I Just Feed You wherever you get your podcasts.